What's going on, everybody? Just made it to Costa Rica. All right, this is my first time in Costa Rica. We just landed, and so I'm about to go to customs, immigration, and then go and see what the city has to offer. All right. Oh, is that?
Pura Vida.
What is it?
Pura Vida.
Pura Vida?
Costa Rica is the same. Pura Vida.
Okay.
I haven't been here in 11 years.
Pura Vida.
Yeah, I haven't been here. Oh, wait, I think it's been.
Okay,
yeah,
so
10 years.
so you used to live here and
Yes,
Costa
actually,
Rica.
I did.
Okay.
Come back here to visit my father.
Okay. Were you
Nice
born here?
place. No.
Okay.
He retired down here.
Okay, sounds
I
good.
don't like it.
Definitely. Well, I appreciate it.
Nice meeting you.
All right, you too. Thanks. All right, somebody just came and started talking to me. But listen, y'all, I gotta use the bathroom here. And so already, I guess Costa Rica, we on a friendly roll right now. All right, see y'all later. Peace. So right now I'm coming to you live and direct from Costa Rica. This is Shekem Like Jose. And guess what? We're in the tropics, okay? We're in the tropics. And so coming into Costa Rica, the first thing I realized as the plane was landing was the beautiful mountains. The first store that I realized coming into the airport, they had a Dior store. And so with all the different perfumes. So the first thing that comes to my mind is like, listen, Costa Rica, they want you to smell good. Listen, they want you to smell good coming into the country, okay? They don't want nobody smelling musky. They don't want nobody smelling musky coming into Costa Rica. So wherever you're coming from, just know that when you first come into Costa Rica, you're gonna see the Dior perfume line, cologne, and different things like that. You're going to see that. And so I came correct. I came ready. Okay, I already have my perfume. I'm not going to tell you what I use. Maybe that might be like exclusive, but I smell good. I smell good at all times, In fact, that's one of my reputations, is that I'm known for smelling good. Okay, anybody that been around me know that, we keep it like that. And so the next thing, when I got into the airport, I made sure that I got my SIM card. Okay, so when you're coming into a foreign country, a lot of people, especially from the US, they tend to use their cell phone. Like they use their phone service either from whatever company, cell phone company you may have, right? They allow you to have like phone service. One of the things you can do is get a SIM card from the airport and utilize the local service, because then, especially if you're going to be in the country for, I would say, longer than 15 days, those companies are charging you. I'm talking about the US companies for phone service. They're charging you like $10 a day. And so when you switch to the local service, you get you get great service, and it's cheaper because you operating in the local space, okay? And so that's one pro tip that you want to get into when you're going into a foreign country. And so when I went outside the airport, no one was harming me, trying to grab my luggage or trying to get money from me, so that they can, there was none of that. The people were very chill. I went, got my luggage, went outside. Of course there was a host of taxis, from left to right, people were harassing. Do you want a taxi? Do you want a taxi? I'm like, listen, I already have my Uber coming. And so I don't need taxi. And so I took an Uber from the airport to where I'm staying at. Now, of course, the streets are very clean. Like I said, the mountain views are exceptional. The people in Costa Rica, they don't drive crazy. They drive, I would say, even more chill than America. Like Floridians, New Yorkers and Floridians, I think, are some of the worst drivers in America, honestly. Like if you ever been to New York, you see how they drive, or even Florida, like accidents are always happening, right? But you know, relatively in foreign countries, you would think that the driving style is very crazy. So one of the first thing I did when I got dropped off by the Uber to the house, I got cleaned up and I went to my first restaurant. I went to a restaurant called Mr. Veggies, okay? Mr. Veggies. Hola, ¿cómo está?
¿Todo bien?
Bien?
Bien.
Ok.
María,
Va al restaurante.
Mr. Biggie,
Yeah, Mr. Veggie.
Biggie.
Sí.
Okay.
Vegetario.
Vegetariano.
Sí. I'm at the Uber right now. Going to Mr. Veggies. It's like a vegetarian slash vegan restaurant. Now they don't serve meat like goat or chicken, but they do serve cheese at times or even eggs, I think on Sundays. But for the most part, it's mostly vegan. And so I met one of the managers there. You know, she was from Venezuela. We had a great conversation. The food was very good. Like she was trying to stuff me. Like first and foremost, I had my regular meal. I had a salad in addition to that. I had like 2 different drinks because she made me a drink just to taste. And then then I had the passion fruit drink. That was my regular drink. And then in addition to that, I had dessert. She made like this chocolate cake. Listen, that chocolate cake was on point. It hit every spot. I would say Mr. Veggies is decent. If I was to rate it, I would say maybe a 6.5, 7 out of 10. Now, my standards, some of you may say, well, this is kind of low. Why are you rating it like a 6.5? 6.5 on some of your lists is very low. But based on my eating standards, based on the quality of food that I really like to enjoy, I would say that a 6.5 is probably an 8 in a lot of people's lists, okay? My standards is definitely different when it comes to food. So I would say Mr. Veggies, for me, it's like a 6.5. I mean, the salad was very good. It was well prepared, very well garnished. I would say that. The dressing was definitely on point. But, you know, other than that, I would say that if you're someone who eat, you know, more like on the cleaner side, you know, they have a lot of seitons and tofu or soy and stuff like that, which, you know, I try to stay away from. But for the most part, that's all they had. So, you know, I definitely enjoyed me some seitan. I had like a loaded taco type food, and it was great. It was great. As far as flavor, when it comes to flavor, I would definitely give them a good 7, you know, for flavor. But when it comes to option, when I say option, I mean like great quality option, I would say they're about a 6.5. All right, so I enjoyed my time there at Mr. Veggies, you know, and then right after that, I took a walk. I walked to the mall in San Pedro. Okay, San Pedro has a mall. I walked out there to the mall. It's like maybe about 15-minute walk from Mr. Veggies. You know, I went out there to the mall. I wanted to find me a beanie. Okay, so you see this beanie I'm wearing right now. I actually found that at the mall. There was 2 stores that I went to that had beanies. And so the second store is the Rastafarian store that I encountered while I was at the mall. You know, I had a great time there at the store. I met the gentleman that was working there. So we enjoying it, okay? Yeah. So whenever y'all come here, Costa Rica, come check out the Rastafarian store. All right. Do you mind being in it? You doing this? All right. So my man over here, what's your name?
Seron.
What is it?
Seron.
Seron. All right. Seron is gonna take care of you. All right. You can see he dreaded. All right. So he's definitely got the Rastafarian vibe. All right. So as you can see, it's amazing. All right. You can see the image Bob Marley up there. All right. All right, y'all. Peace.